saturation this, like saturation that. All I hear is like producers talking about how the market is saturated, how we are endangered by AI, all this fucking bullshit. Every single day I'm listening to that, every single day I'm hearing that, but this is just not true. But if you are willing to put in the work, you are getting better every single fucking day. This is not the case for you. So let me just put it simple. The first question is, if the market is so saturated, how there are so many producers emerging every single day? Because every day on TikTok you see all those producers who have like crazy views, and there are so many more. Each and every single day there is this like new producer that just keeps popping on your feed. Like you see thousands and thousands of likes. And how come the market is saturated right now and those people just keep appearing? Isn't that strange for you? Because I understand like where those excuses come from. I was actually in the same shoes before, but this is not true. The saturation does not exist if you are just willing to put in the work, if you are just not fucking around, if you are just fucking consistent, if you're trying to find outlets for, because like the game is much harder now and you have to understand like many more things than it was previously. I can agree on that. But this doesn't make this strategy invalid. You can still make good amount of money with music. You just have to be on top of the game and you have to be more creative. And like continuing with this question that I asked previously, how is it if the market is so saturated that I was able to like blow up around 6 to 8 type beat channels, that I can consistently find new niches and many people like me can pull it off every single time. And then there is no fucking shortcuts, you know. There is no going there are no get rich quick money schemes. This doesn't exist. There are, just like in sales, you have these patterns that are like, if you understand the patterns in human behavior, you can easily repeat that over and over and over. And people who can make money, who just know those things, there is no fucking like course on getting rich quick. This is just like putting all your knowledge to practice and just being ruthless every single day, getting the reps and just trying your best. The next thing, it's actually like funny because just 2 weeks ago I was making a video, you can look it up in my channel, that I'm gonna start posting reels daily and I'm gonna have success with that. And who would have predicted that? I have already gotten one reel to over 140k, I think. If I don't forget, I can put it on screen somewhere around here. To 45 to like 20, I just got like 300 followers in a couple days, in 1 week or so. And how is that possible? How is that like possible? Like, you know, what's up with that? If you know how social media works in overall, do you know how YouTube works? Social media is just basically understanding how people work. Making your music also relates to that. And this is pretty interesting because if you just understand like one part of social media marketing, you understand one platform in general. I'm really good at YouTube. I'm like working on YouTube for a couple years now. And if you understand one algorithm pretty good, you can transfer all those skills onto other ones. This is all transferable. So if, for example, type beats disappear, there are no type beats no more. It can happen. Like you have to. This market is very volatile, so you have to deal with what you got. You can do so much more shit if you were just making music and nothing else. If music disappears, you're screwed, bro. But if type beats disappear, if YouTube disappear, like, okay, whatever, I just move on to the next platform and find like other ways. You have to think creatively and you have to really accept the cards that you're dealt. All that leads into think that the producers need to be hella more diverse now. And we have to think like actual salesmen, like actual marketers, and not just like some fucking pussy and just clicking on your keyboard whole day, just making beats and sending it. No, this doesn't work no more, bro. You have to think like a creator, and the creator does not limit himself to just only one area of life. You have to master all of them, and only then you will see how money just flows, how all of this is really simple and really fun, to be honest, because like I'm making music for 7 to 8 years now, and it can be like, I love making music, but it can become pretty boring if you're just making the same type beat over and over. Don't get me wrong, type beats are amazing, but it can get boring. So start thinking outside the box, how to fill the gaps in the market. And let me tell you a story, because the Pareto principle, I was talking about it in the other videos as well. In that case, 80% of the noise comes from 20% of the people. And the people I'm talking about who are just spreading this misinformation in like in this saturation, that are usually people in the comment sections. If you have like been on Instagram or YouTube before, this is probably why you are getting this like false perspective on this topic. Because if you go to comment sections, the comment sections are full of retards. I don't mean to be mean, but like the people who are commenting, and I'm not saying this, making a comment here and there once a month, like twice a month. No, those are like people who comment pretty regularly. They just go on, open their phone, like, and see, and they're just commenting and stuff. Like, you know, this is such a waste of time, because who cares? What do you have to say? Nobody cares. So there is absolutely no reason, if your comment isn't gonna create like, because there is a difference. For example, commenting on YouTube, your ideas, improvements for some, this like can be justified. But commenting on fucking TikTok or Reels, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. This does not make sense, and this is completely. And as a creator myself, I don't read all that shit. I have 150, 130 comments. I just see them and I go through all of them and just laugh a bit. I don't respond to comments. I don't implement. This doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck about like IG comments, because this is just such a waste of time. And there are people commenting on my looks, commenting on my appearance, bro. I don't give a fuck, like, you know. This is just the noise that is spread from like unsuccessful people. So if you're gonna listen to unsuccessful people, you are gonna be what? Unsuccessful. You guessed it. This is really just a thing, that if you are gonna listen to all the propaganda that you cannot make money with your passion, you cannot make money online, all of these like people are scammers, I am a scammer, that's false. And if you are gonna have this limiting belief in your mind that everything is against you and you cannot make it, this is gonna become true. And I'm not sorry for that. If you're gonna fall victim to those words, like, that's on you. The last thing actually is just to treat your music production, and I'm gonna say this over and over again, like a proper fucking business. So you have to learn sales. You have to learn email marketing. Type beats is just like the first outlet, the first step in the funnel. It's not an all be all. It's not just about making music now. And you have to go out of your way and find ways to actually incentivize people to buy from you. And if you are not making money currently, if your music business is unsuccessful, it's because of that. Because you're treating it like just a fucking channel where you post music and nobody cares. Honestly, like, nobody cares about this. You have to stand out. You have to make like creative content. You have to make good content, and you have to spark interest in people who want to click. This is all from me today. If you struggle with anything like physique, music, girls, anything I could help, all my socials are down below. And yeah, just stop fucking around and just do the work, bro. That's it from me today. Bye bye.